Hello students, in the previous class we started the chapter Fair Play, right? Written by Munshi Premchand. Let us revise first what we have read already. Okay, we read that there were two very good friends, Jumman Sheikh and Algu Chaudhry. They were inseparable and supported each other and were respected in their village very much. Jumman Sheikh had an old aunt who had some property, which she transferred to him on the understanding that he will look after her. Right? But this arrangement goes on for some time. But after some time, Jumman Sheikh and his wife became indifferent to the aunt, Jumman Sheikh's aunt, which she realized and kept mum for few months. But after some time, he she could not be patient anymore. Right? So she told Jumman that I feel that I am no longer welcome in your house. So please give me some monthly allowance so I can set up a separate kitchen, which Jumman denied. Right? That I cannot give you the monthly allowance for setting up a separate kitchen. Okay? After that she gathered support for her, Jumman's aunt, right? And a panchayat was held for solving this dispute. In the panchayat, Algu Chaudhry was nominated as the head panch, who was a dear friend of Jumman Sheikh. So Jumman thought that now the decision will be in my favor, obviously. But let us see what happens. Okay? Jumman's aunt nominated Algu Chaudhry and said that I know that you are a friend of Jumman, Algu, but I also know that God lives in the voice of the punch, and a just punch, a fair punch, does not see a friend or an enemy. He always speaks for the truth, right? He always gives a fair decision. Now let us see what happens next. Jumman was cross examined by Algu and others. Then Algu announced, we have gone into the matter carefully. Right? When Jumman explained his condition, his opinion, okay, that why I can't give her the monthly allowance. He said that 3 years ago, my aunt transferred her property to me. I promised to support her as long as she lived. Okay, 3 years ago, my aunt transferred her property to me. I promised to support her as long as she lived. I have done all I could. There have been a couple of quarrels between my wife and her, but I can't stop it. There have been a couple of quarrels between my wife and my aunt, but I can't stop it. I have done all I could. Now my aunt is claiming a monthly allowance from me. This is not possible. That's all I have to say, said Jumman. Now Jumman was cross examined. Cross examined means it is a procedure of the any case, right? Any proceeding in a court or a panchayat where the parties, both the parties, the prosecution and the defense, are asked questions to find that who is speaking the truth, who is telling the truth, right? So cross-examine is the process of observing and asking questions in detail so that you can find who is speaking the truth and who is lying, right? So Jumman was cross-examined by Algu and others. Then Algu announced. Why he was cross-examined by Algu? Because Algu was the head punch. Then Algu announced, we have gone into the matter carefully. In our opinion, Jumman must pay his aunt a monthly allowance or else the property goes back to her. Then Algu announced after cross-examining Jumman that my decision is that Jumman must pay the monthly allowance to her aunt or else the property which she transferred to Jumman 3 years ago will go back to her. Now the two friends were seldom seen together. What is the meaning of seldom? Rarely, right? Occasionally. Now the two friends were seldom seen together. The bond of friendship between them was broken. In fact, Jumman was Algu's enemy and wanted his revenge. After this decision, the two friends, Algu and Jumman, were rarely, occasionally seen together. They stayed together and were very good friends before this decision. But after this decision, when Algu gave the decision against Jumman, right, they were rarely seen together and their friendship was broken. Now, Jumman felt that I am your enemy. Jumman was the enemy of Algu and he wanted to take revenge. Days passed. As ill luck would have it, Algu Chaudhary found himself in a tight spot. Many days passed. This is the part third of the story. Okay. What happens next? Many days passed, and as ill luck would have it, Algu Chaudhary found himself in a tight spot. Now, Algu Chaudhary found himself in a tight spot. What is the meaning of tight spot? A difficult situation. Okay. So, a difficult situation arises, okay, in the life of Algu Chaudhary. What happened? What was the difficult situation? Let us see. One of his fine pair of bullocks died. One of his fine pair of bullocks died. Algu Chaudhary had a fine pair of bullocks, right? You must have seen bullocks. Bullocks are a animal, बैल जिसे बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में, which are used for tillage or agriculture, right? Plowing the field. खेत जोतने के लिए जो बैल यूज होते हैं तो उन्हीं बैलों को बोलते हैं बुलक्स. ओके, सो Algu Chaudhary had a fine pair of bullocks and he sold the other to Samju Sahu. But what happened to the pair of bullocks? One of the bullocks of the pair, there are two bullocks in a pair, right? So one of them died and there was no use of a single bullock because a pair is needed for plowing a field. So he sold the other bullock. Algu sold the other bullock which was alive to Samju Sahu, a cart driver of the village. The understanding was that Sahu would pay the price of the bullock in a month's time. Okay, the understanding was that Sahu would pay the price of the bullock in a month's time. It was the understanding that Samju Sahu would pay the price of the bullock which he bought from Algu Chaudhary in a month's time. But it so happened that the bullock died within a month. But that bullock also died within a month. Several months after the bullock's death, Algu reminded Sahu. Several months after the bullock's death, Algu reminded Sahu of the money he hadn't yet paid. What happened? The bullock that Samju bought from Algu died within a month. So he didn't pay any money for the bullock to Algu. And when Algu reminded Sahu of the money he hadn't yet paid, Samju got very annoyed. He got angry, Samju Sahu. Why he got angry? He said that I can't pay you a penny for the wretched beast you sold me. He said that I will not pay you any money for the bullock you sold me. Why? Because he brought us nothing but ruin. I have a bullock. Use it for a month and then return it to me. He said that Samju Sahu said that I have a bullock. Okay, I have another bullock. Use it for a month and then return it to me. But I will not pay any money for the bullock that you sold me, which died within a month. No money for the dead bullock, he said angrily. Algu decided to refer the case to the Panchayat. Algu decided to refer the case to take this case to the Panchayat. For a second time in a few months, preparations for holding the Panchayat were made. Why was it the second time? Because the first time the Panchayat was held for the dispute of Jumman Sheikh and his aunt, and now the Panchayat is being held for the dispute of Algu Chaudhary and Samju Sahu. Okay, so it was the second time within a few months that a Panchayat was being held, and both the parties started meeting people seeking their support. And both of them, Samju Sahu and Algu Chaudhary, started meeting people seeking their support. That I am right, Algu was saying, and Samju was saying to people that I am right. Okay. The Panchayat was held under the old banyan tree. Actually, in rural India, in villages, the Panchayat is generally held in under the shade of old tall huge trees, right? So in this story the Panchayat was being held under a banyan tree, right? There was no a separate building, right? There was no separate building for the workings of a Panchayat in rural India. Even today you can see that in many villages you will see that there is no separate building or structure for the workings of the Panchayat, right? So the Panchayat is being held under the old banyan tree. Algu stood up and said, "The voice of the Panch is the voice of God." Algu stood up and said, "The voice of the Panch is the voice of God. Whatever the Panch says, it is the voice of the God. So it is always true, right? I will abide by his decision. Let Sahu nominate the head Panch. I will abide by his decision." So Algu said that the voice of the Panch is the voice of God. Let Sahu nominate the head Panch. I will abide by his decision. Sahu saw his chance and proposed the name of Jumman. Sahu saw his chance, right? Because Algu said that let Sahu nominate the head Panch. So Sahu wanted to win, so he saw his chance and nominated Jumman for the head Panch. Algu's heart sank and he turned pale. Algu's heart sank and he turned pale. Why? Because Algu knew that Jumman was seeking revenge after the decision he gave against Jumman. So his heart sank that now Jumman will take revenge against me and I will lose this case. So his heart sank and he turned pale. But what could he do? Right? But now he can't do anything. The moment Jumman became head Panch, he realized his responsibility as judge. The moment Jumman became head Panch, he realized his responsibility as judge. But the moment Jumman became the head Panch, he realized that it is not as easy as he thought to take revenge against Algu, because it is a responsibility of the head punch or the judge to treat everyone equally, right? Both the parties equally, and to set aside his or her feelings. So he realized his responsibility as judge and the dignity of his office. Could he, seated in that high place, have his revenge now? He thought and thought. No, he must not. Juman thought that now can he take revenge against Algu, right? But he decided that no, there is a dignity to this post, right? There is a dignity as being a head punch. So he must not take revenge. He must not allow his personal feelings to come in the way of speaking the truth and doing justice, right? Both Algu and Sahu stated their cases. Now, both Algu and Sahu stated their cases. They were cross examined and the case was considered deeply. Then Jumman stood up and announced. Now, Jumman stood up and announced the decision. What was the decision given by Jumman? It is our opinion that Sahu should pay Algu the price of the bullock. When Sahu bought the bullock, it suffered from no disability or disease. The decision of the panchayat was that it is our opinion that Sahu should pay Algu the price of the bullock. Jumman gave the decision that Sahu must pay the price of the bullock to Algu, because when Sahu bought the bullock, it suffered from no disability or disease. The death of the bullock was unfortunate, but Algu cannot be blamed for it. The death of the bullock was unfortunate, yes, but Algu cannot be blamed for it, because when he sold the bullock to Samju Sahu, it was healthy. Algu could not contain his feelings. He stood up and said loudly over and over again. Algu could not contain his feelings. He could not believe that he actually won the case with Jumman as head punch. Right? That Jumman had given the decision in the favor of him. He could not believe that. He stood up and said loudly, over and over again, "Victory to the Panchayat. This is justice. God lives in the voice of the punch." He was saying loudly over and over again, "Victory to the Panchayat. This is justice. God lives in the voice of the punch." Because Algu was very happy with the decision that he won the case, and Jumman did not take revenge against him. Soon after, Jumman came to Algu and embraced him and said, "Since the last panchayat, I had become your enemy." Soon after, Jumman came to Algu, right? And he embraced him and said, "Since the last panchayat, I had become your enemy. Today, I realized what it meant to be a punch. But today I realized what it meant to be a punch. A punch has no friend nor enemy." Now, this is the main part of the story, right? This is an important part of the story, the crux of the story, right? A punch has no friend nor enemy. He knows only justice. A punch has no friend nor enemy. He knows only justice. Let no one deviate from the path of justice and truth for friendship or enmity. This was the statement of Jumman, that since the last panchayat I had become your enemy because you gave the decision against me. But today I realized what it meant to be a punch. A punch has no friend nor enemy. He knows only justice. Let no one deviate from the path of justice and truth for friendship or enmity. A punch has no friend nor enemy, right? He should give the decision fairly and treat equally of both the parties, right? he should treat equally both the parties and should give the decision fairly by considering the facts only. He should not take the decision or give the decision based on his feelings or his emotions, because there is no enemy or friend of a punch or a judge, right? So this was the statement of Algu, of Jumman to Algu. Algu embraced his friend and wept. Algu in return embraced his friend and wept. He cried, and his tears washed away all the dirt of misunderstanding between them. Algu embraced his friend and wept, and his tears washed away all the dirt of misunderstanding between them. Algu embraced his friend and cried, and his tears washed away all the dirt of misunderstanding between them, because now there was no misunderstanding. They both realized the responsibilities of a judge or punch, and they both realized why they gave the right decision only, and why they couldn't let the feelings and emotions direct their path in giving the decision, because a judge or a punch should only give the decision based on facts and truth. He should treat both the parties equally and fairly, right? He doesn't have any friend or enemy in giving the decision. Okay, so this was a story, a very interesting story by Munshi Premchand, Fair Play. Okay, so I think that you have understood the story, and if you have any doubts, you can reach me. Now, what you have to do, you have to assess a situation. Okay, you have to write a situation where a case where two parties fought for the fulfilling of their wishes, for winning the case, but the truth won, right? So you have to write that. आपको क्या करना है, एक केस अपने आसपास का लेना है जो आपने सुना हो, जिसमें दो पार्टीज लड़ी हों और ट्रुथ जीता हो, सच जीता हो। ओके, ये आपको ज़्यादा बड़ा नहीं, एक पेज में, ओके, 100 वर्ड्स मैक्सिमम में ये लिखना है। ये आपका असाइनमेंट है। ओके, एनी केस दैट यू हैव हर्ड ऑफ, एंड यू हैव टू write also the new words that you find in this story and their meanings. Okay, this is your home assignment. We will meet in the next class. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can reach me. Thank you.